Then, where do I start? Right, tonight my entire performance, not that I'm going to jump on the bandwagon or anything, but it's going to be in 3D. Right, how do you pronounce this place again? Yeah, well, I don't want to make the same mistake as I made over in New Plyman. I went over there the other week. They had a competition over there for, it was an innuendo competition. I got in a bit of trouble really, because I told them I was thinking of entering the Vicar's daughter. Now, they were a bit hostile towards me, because I thought all Devon folk were quite laid back, you know. I think you've gone a bit far though, with the bumpy side of the motorway for the old blind drivers. However good their hearing might be. Well, I drove through the village earlier on here, and I reckon you got some rough areas, because I saw a sign up there saying, "Happy 30th birthday, Nan." Got me bulletproof points here somewhere. Hang on a minute, bear with us. Right, okay. Well, as Simon said there, earlier on about Bradford and that, I know up there they're filming the new Fairy Liquid advert. And it goes, "Mummy, Mummy, why are your hands so soft?" Because I'm just 15, now shut up and eat your pot noodle. Well, I know up there, they inject ecstasy straight into their mouths. They call it E-by gum.
That's not funny. Oi, hang on a minute.
Well, tonight's been a welcome distraction, really, because, well, a few months back, my wife decided to leave me from a next door neighbour. I never did trust that Dwayne as far as I could throw him. Turns out it was just over 8 feet. It's made it a bit awkward living next door to her, really. The other day she confronted me about items of underwear that had gone missing off her line. I nearly shit her pants. Yeah, anyway, things weren't very good for a while. I could always tell that. One night I came home late. She said, "What time do you call this?" I said, "Well, 3:15. I said, "What time do you call it?" She said, 45 minutes to 4. You can't really argue with that. I did try, so maybe it's just 75 minutes past 2. She never was very good at maths. She was also ambidextrous and illiterate, which was a double tragedy, because she couldn't write with both hands. Anyway, so thoughts went on to dating. Thought to myself, right, okay, well, she's gone. Let's get on the dating scene. No problem. So, joined up with an agency, all that. Well, my first date, well, match, so they call it. Well, I don't know, but she had an arse like a badly packed parachute. She said to me that she had an underactive thyroid. I thought, well, you know, these things happen. I reckon she had an overactive knife and fork as well. There was a few, see, you know, one that I met in a vineyard down in France. Well, she was a corker. There was another one who worked down at the killing line, down at the abattoir. And she was a stunner. Then there was one, she used to slap me in the face every time she had an orgasm. I was really flattered, to be honest, but then I found out she'd been faking them. The thing is with her, one night she got a bit violent, so I had to get the police down. Well, they turned up and they said, "How come you keep beating him?" And she said, "Well, I've got a slightly longer reach and fancy footwork." There was another one that they set me up with. Well, the thing is, I read her profile and I thought, she sounds interesting. Anyway, went out, got out for a meal and all that. Lovely. She turned out to be one of these pampered pets grooming people, you know. Well, I didn't really expect that. Not what I was hoping for when I read doggy stylist on her profile. See, the thing is, you can't always trust what you read, can you? You know, well, if a policeman stopped you and he said, hold it right there and reach for the sky, well, you wouldn't think he's asking you to achieve your goals. Or another one, if somebody turns around and says to you, hey asshole, I'm going to teach you a lesson. Normally what follows isn't a very educational opportunity. So the thing is, all I can say is, don't take my advice, well, which ironically is advice. So take my advice, don't take my advice, and have a good night. Cheers.